Thanks to Triple Sleeve TCG for sponsoring How to Play Sanctuary Guard Dragon OTK in 2 minutes. This deck's main winning image focuses on beating your opponent down with Sanctuary Guard Dragon and Great Sage Baron. When your Sanctuary Guard Dragon attacks with Baron on the field, it powers up by 5k, then you can counterblast 1 to retire Baron to give it a critical until end of turn. Then after the battle, counterblast 1, discard a card, rest 3 back row grade 1s, to restand Sanctuary Guard for another attack, and it also gives your front row 10k. It will restand with whatever trigger bonuses, but with its first skill active to gain a critical when your opponent is at grade 3, it will swing for 3 damage each attack, making a lethal 6 damage total. Force 1 is usually the best gift choice to create powerful Vanguard attacks that your opponent can't guard. This deck has multiple field generation cards to help you create an optimal board, starting off with Leavero. When placed from hand at the cost of a Counterblast or a Soul Blast if you have no face-up damage, you can search your deck for any grade 2 and call it to an open rearguard. This can be comboed with Wigstand for a +2 if you have 2 face-up, because when he's placed you could Counterblast 1 and check the top 7 cards of your deck for a grade 1 and call it to rearguard. He also gains 5k for each grade 1 in your back row, making him a 25k attacker. And finally, Alan. When called, he allows you to Counterblast 1 to call a card from your hand, gain 3k, and draw 1, allowing you to get 1 card deeper into your deck. This deck runs 8 cards to search grade 3s. Balizal has this great skill that when it's placed on Vanguard, you can check the top 7 cards of your deck to add a Sanctuary Guard or Wigstand to your hand. It also counters damage deny because when your Sanctuary Guard Dragon attacks, you could free of cost gain plus 10k power, and you have no face-up damage, countercharge 1. This is a hard once per turn. Furthermore, on top of gaining 5k if you have no face-up damage, Sisyphus is our generic grade 3 searcher, meaning you check the top 5, add a grade 3, and discard 1. This deck has multiple ways to gain power outside of Baron. Knight of Heavenly Spears Aghanim has this great skill that in your main phase, you can Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1 to give 2 units plus 10,000 power. And if you have 4 damage, you countercharge 1. This also counts your Vanguard, which helps us create even more powerful Sanctuary Guard Dragon attacks that your opponent can't guard. Felix's Bounce skill gives himself 5k and allows you to reuse on-call skills such as Sisyphus as early as turn 1. It also counters damage denied by not allowing your opponent to attack your rear guards. And finally, Gamoris, which when placed, you could put a grade 2 to the top or bottom of your deck. If you put a card, it gains 10k. This is a strong 18k attacker that can hit Force and XL Vanguards with ease. Our triggers are an insanely aggressive lineup of 12 critical and 4 heal. It could steal games super easily because 4 checks and 12 crit is super oppressive for your opponent. With all these images put together, this is our deck list. Finally, be sure to pick up your VSS06 from our sponsor Triple Sleeve TCG for release day delivery on January 22nd to enjoy Sanctuary Guard Dragon in English for yourself.